Police in Palestine, about 110 miles southeast of Dallas, are looking for a driver who struck a pregnant woman while she was crossing a road. The victim lost the baby. Fox 4's David Centendry reports.
Something's wrong. Y'all need to save the baby.
Casi Hughes is a wife and mother of 2 kids, a 20-year-old stepdaughter and 13-year-old son. Earlier this month, Hughes was 8 months pregnant, awaiting a baby boy, but she lost him after being struck by a hit-and-run driver in the East Texas city of Palestine.
I want to know why they didn't stop.
Hughes and a group of family and friends just finished watching fireworks with a large crowd on the evening of July 3rd.
We had walked across the street to the field over there so we could set up our chairs.
The group was crossing East Palestine Avenue. Police say traffic was slow-moving because of the scale of the event.
I was the last one because I had stopped to talk to one of the boys' parents to make sure it was okay that he came home with us. And then all of a sudden somebody said, "Watch out." And I looked to my left and there was a car. And I remember trying to jump out of the way.
There are 5 lanes of traffic over here, but no crosswalks in sight. The group is coming from across the street over at that park, and Hughes says her group was standing in this center turn lane waiting for traffic to clear so they could cross the street to this home. She was on her way to that turn lane just a few feet away when, according to police, a white or silver passenger vehicle coming up this hill struck her and kept driving.
We thought it was 2 vehicles that had hit. Oh, he was speeding, going very fast.
Hughes was flown to a hospital, severely injured, with one thought on her mind.
Y'all need to get the baby. Y'all need to take the baby. Y'all need to cut me open and get the baby. And the only thing I remember throughout that whole trip was the look on the flight medic's face while he was trying to find the heartbeat. And I kept asking him if he could find it or if he heard anything at all. And he wouldn't even, it was like he wouldn't even look at me because I just knew as soon as I watched him that he was gone.
Hughes is recovering from fractures of her back, face, pelvis, left leg, and other issues.
I've been just taking it day by day.
Investigators have been searching for video and leads, but nothing solid has turned up. The vehicle likely has damage to the front end and possibly a headlight.
Somebody knows something. I want to know how they sleep at night, knowing that they took something from me.
Hughes hopes sharing her story encourages someone to speak up. Reporting, David Centendry, Fox 4 News.